I'm going to read the book of Luke 1, chapter 1. And this is due to a song that came up called Impossible by Chris Tomlin. And it's, what do you call it? It's in Luke chapter 1. It's 80 verses, so I'm just going to read half of it. Luke chapter 1. A doctor charts the facts. Now many have undertaken to organize an account of the events fulfilled among us, just as they were handed down to us from the start by the eyewitnesses and reporters of the word. Therefore it seemed best to me also, because I have carefully investigated everything from the beginning, to write for you an orderly record, most excellent Theophilus, so you may know for sure the truth of the words you have been taught. Verse 5, prophecy of birth to the barren. The next section chapter. In the days of Herod, king of Judah, there was a Kohen named Zechariah, from the priestly division of Abijah. Elizabeth, his wife, was from the daughters of Aaron. Together they were righteous before Adonai, walking about fault in all his commandments and instructions. But they were childless, because Elizabeth was barren, and both of them were elderly. Now it happened to be Zechariah's time to serve as Cohen before Adonai in the order of his division. According to the customs of the priestly office, it became his lot to enter the holy place of Adonai to burn incense. And the whole crowd of people were praying outside at the hour of incense burning. An angel of Adonai appeared to him, standing at the right side of the altar of incense. Zechariah was in turmoil when he saw the angel, and fear fell upon him. But the angel said, "Do not be afraid, Zechariah, because your prayer has been heard. Your wife Elizabeth will give birth to your son, and you will name him John. And you will have joy and gladness, and many will rejoice at his birth. He will be great before Adonai, and he should not drink wine and intoxicating beverage, but he will be filled with the Rosh ha-Kodesh just out of his mother's womb. Many of Bnei Israel will turn to Adonai their God, and he will go before him in the spirit and power of Elijah, to turn the hearts of fathers to the children, and the disobedient ones to the wisdom of the righteous, to make easy for Adonai and prepare people." Zechariah said to the angel, "How will I know this for certain? I am an old man, and my wife is well advanced in age." And speaking to him, the angel declared, "I am Gabriel, the one standing in God's presence. I was commissioned to tell you and proclaim to you this good news. So look, you will be silent and powerless to speak until the day these things happen, since you did not believe my words, which will be fulfilled in their time." The people were waiting for Zechariah and wondering about his long delay in the holy place. That when he came out, he couldn't speak to them. Then they realized that he had seen a vision of the holy place. He was making signs to them, but remained mute. When the days of his priestly service has been completed, he went home. After these days, his wife Elizabeth became pregnant and hid herself for 5 months, saying, "Adonai has done this for me. In these days he looked upon me to take away my disgrace among the people." Next chapter theme section is prophecy of birth to the virgin. Verse 26, Then in the 6th month, the angel Gabriel was sent by Adonai into a town in the Galilee named Nazareth, and to a virgin engaged to a man named Joseph of the house of David. The virgin's name was Miriam, or Mary, and came to her, and the angel said, "Shalom, favored one, Adonai is with you." But at the message she was perplexed and kept wondering what kind of greeting this might be. The angel spoke to her, "Do not be afraid, Miriam, for you have been found favor with God. Behold, you will become pregnant and give birth to a son, and you should call his name Yeshua. He will be great and will be called Ben Elion, Adonai Elohim, and give him in the throne of David, his father. He shall reign over the house of Jacob for all eternity, and his kingdom will be without end. Miriam said to the angel, How can this be, since I am not intimate with a man? And responding, the angel said to her, The Rosh ha-Kodesh will come upon you, and the power of Elion will overshadow you. Therefore the Holy One being born will be called Ben Elohim. Behold, your relative Elizabeth has conceived a son in her old age, and the one who was called barren, in 6 months pregnant, for nothing will be impossible with God. Verse 37, For nothing will be impossible with God. So Miriam said, Behold, the servant of Adonai, let it be done to me according to your word. An angel left her. And that's verse 38, first half of Luke chapter 1. Praise the Lord, shalom. With God, all things are possible.